Hey guys, this is Prajwal here from GenXclub and hope you're having a wonderful day. So this is episode 2 of the Python series and today we'll be writing a small Python program that converts text to speech. So let me start with the PyCharm editor. Now we'll create a Python file under the name of text to speech. Okay. In this program, we'll be using a library which uses a concept of Google Translate's text-to-speech API, and that is the library which will be converting from text to speech. Now let us install the library. We'll go to terminal, then pip install gtts. Okay, it may take few seconds as normal. Hopefully we have our library installed now. So let's code. Now let me first import the library, then import. Before going for the text file, we'll be playing with the strings. So let me create a string variable s equal to hello world. Okay, we have the string. Then we'll call the main function which does the text to speech conversion. So the variable g equal to gtts. Then now we'll pass the string to the text parameter. Okay. Now once a line gets executed, the g will have the speech. Now we need to save it. For that we'll be using g.save. Then we'll be giving the file name as speech1.mp3. Okay. Next is, rather than searching for the file manually, let us use OS library. That is, OS library is used to run OS functionalities in the Python. So we'll be using OS. Then after importing, we will say os.system. Then we'll pass the file name speech1.mp3. Let me recap for a second. We have imported the gtts library, we have imported OS, we have a string variable, and we have called the function gtts, and we have passed the value to the parameter text, and then we have saved the speech in the mp3 form. Then we have os.system which will open the mp3 file. Let me run it. Go to run, then run. Okay, we have text to speech.
Hello world.
We heard the speech. Now we have checked out the text parameter. Next we'll be checking out the language parameter. English is set as the default language. Now we'll be going through other languages so we can check out how does the other language even work. Before going that, we will check out the languages which is available. So that to go for that, we will run command gtts, then cli, then space minus all. Okay. Okay, let me just increase it so you can check out that there are different languages. So all these languages come under this library, and we'll be going to let me see which language. Okay, we'll be taking Japanese. And another thing, the speech.mp3 saved under the project directory, so you don't have to worry about it. Now let us go to this. Then let us create a variable, string variable sg equal to, then okay, let me go to Google. Okay, let us find a Japanese word to pass to the text parameter. So we'll be searching for translator, then we'll go for Japanese. Okay, Japanese. Then let me say which one. Okay, then we'll go for thank you. Okay,
ありがとうございました。
so we got the Japanese conversion. Now we will copy this, then we will store into our variable sj. Now we have stored. Then as you can see that we have the variable with the Japanese version of thank you. Now let us call the function gtts. So now we'll create a variable gj equal to, we'll call the function, then we'll pass the text equal to sj. Then now comes language. In this language, as I told you that English is the default language, we need to look for Japanese. For Japanese it's JA, so we'll be passing JA, and then we will save the file jg.save, then speech 2.mp3. Then to open it we'll use os.system, then speech. Okay, let me just auto complete this, then change to 2. Before running, let me comment this so that it doesn't interfere in our code, then run.
ありがとうございました。
Now even the Japanese works. Now we learned how to choose another language rather than English. Now let's move to the text version. So for this text version, let me create a text file now. New, then where is this file? Then txt dot txt text. Okay, then before let I have a pre-read file, Control C, then Control V. Okay, this is the string where we have written in the text file. Control S, then shift back to our code. Now we have the text file, and the text file is under the root directory. Now what we'll do is we'll open the file. How to open the file in Python? We'll use with open, then we'll pass the if file name txt.text, then we'll give the permission as read, then as my file, then under this loop, then we'll store all the content of the file in data equal to now my file, then dot read. Okay, we have opened the text file as my file, then we have read each line and we have stored into data. Then what we'll do is we'll create another variable, that is tg, then call our function, then pass txt, then we will give data. Now you don't have to worry about the language because English is the default language. Then what we'll do is we will save tg dot save, then let me give the file name as speech 3.mp3. then as you guessed we'll be playing speech, so os.system, then speech, let me auto complete this thing and change to 3. Then we'll comment this so it's not coming under our execution. Then now let me run this.
Hello YouTube, this is the second episode of the Python series where we learn text to speech.
Yep, that is what we expected and we got the same output. Let me tell you about another thing, that is there is another important, not that important but most helpful parameter in this function, that is slow. Okay, so before doing that let me just comment this. Okay, then tg, then we'll ts, okay sorry, ts equal to, we'll call the function, then we'll tell text is equal to data, then the parameter slow equal to, if actually it's for default it's false, now we will give it as true to enable it. then the same thing will ts dot save, then speech 4 dot mp3, then we'll play that in os.system, then speech, then complete, then 4. Okay, let me execute this.
Hello YouTube. This is the second episode of the Python series where we learn text to speech.
It's not that slow. Okay, it's slow than the previous audio. So that's the end of the small video, and you don't have to worry about the code. The code will be in the GitHub, and the links for the GitHub will be in the description. And if you're new to the channel, just hit the subscribe button. We have a Telegram channel where we post quizzes, articles, and much more related to programming, and the link for our channel is in the description. And thank you for watching the video. Hope you have learned how to convert text to speech in Python, and don't forget to love yourself. Thank you.